We're back with some Cine2Nerdle people. Diarrhea Slurper. All right. Good start. Oh, man. Diarrhea Slurper. I got to get out of Chinese cinema, man. So, I'm going to play Brokeback Mountain. I'm going to dangle like a little bait in front of you and say, would you like to come back to America with me? If you play another Ang Lee movie, I'm going to cry. Randy Quaid is in Brokeback Mountain? Okay, I need to get to romance. You need to get to David Lynch. So I'm going to play Save the Last Dance. It's probably my favorite movie of all time. It's also where I learned some of my best moves. Can we see him? Absolutely. An escape already on Save the Last Dance. And I got to take you to romance. Okay, I know where I want to go. I want to go, what's this movie called? Airborne? 1993 with Jack... okay, I want to go to the Cable Guy via Jack Black. And there's a lot of romance coming off of this. I wanted to force you to play a Jack Black movie because we got so much book material in romance associated with Jack Black. Matthew Broderick romance. This is the game's categorization, not my categorization. I say election. Lion King 1.5. Okay, with Nathan Lane. Nathan Lane romance. The birdcage doesn't count, which ticks me off. So I'm going to say Goldmember. He plays another CIA agent who translates for Beyonce. You're playing Dreamgirls. Okay, Dreamgirls. I'm going to have to say The Fighting Temptations then. That's probably a romance. One of my favorite Cuba Gooding Jr.'s movies. We're getting tempo. We're way out of book, though. We don't play The Fighting Temptations too much. Beyonce's not in that one, man. Beyonce's not. You don't know Slop. You only know Kino. Gen Z, this is why you got to watch some garbage on TBS Superstation, okay? Because you're not familiar with Slop. You're only familiar with Kino. That's no good, man. I'm going to take you to Wet Hot American Summer and hope that you leave me in the Paul Rudd zone so I can get a free romance. They don't know what it was like. That's what I'm saying, man. Go back to the trough. Samara Weaving? Okay, ready or not, bro. Now, don't play another Samara Weaving movie because I don't know anything else she's in. She's in The Babysitter. She's probably in The Babysitter Killer. What? All right, you know what? Get escaped on. I don't know anything else she's in. I'll just level with you. Ready or Not's pretty good. I like that movie. It's got an explosive finish. We're going to have to play Just Friends on this for sure. And we're deeply in book. She's in Babylon? Who isn't, man? These days. The Proposal. That's a romance, bro. Music and lyrics? I honestly thought this was Sandra Bullock, Hugh Grant. I don't know who Azif Mandvi is. I'd like to apologize to Diarrhea Slurper. That's not. I should give the point back. You're right. I'm thinking of 2 weeks' notice. Wonka. Call Me by Your Name. You got a Diarrhea Slurper. Can I tell you what your problem is, strategically speaking here? That's kind of a romance, just for the record. Maybe that's a glib take, but great movie. Honestly, great. But then you've opened me up to Will Patton, and all of a sudden I hit you with an Armageddon. Your problem is David Lynch made movies from late 70s until like 2008. but you're only familiar with the Anoras and the A24s of the world. So what are we doing here? You got to pick a different win condition. You can't just be virtue signaling to David Lynch to be like, I watch good movies, but then playing A24 core movies, man. You've got a dyssynergy between your knowledge and your win condition. You're making a strategic error. I think. That's just my opinion, though, or whatever. Oh, Ben Affleck's been used 3 times. Okay, well then, how about The Lobster, bro? Yeah, it's all about knowing who you are, man. I mean, if you got Saquon Barkley, you don't air it out. You run the ball and you move the chains. So that you don't even have to move the chains because every game, his first run is like a 70-yard touchdown, man. It's a problem. It's a problem. Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, I mean, I can't play High Fidelity, which is kind of pissing me off. So I guess I'll play Antitrust. What? That's a well-known film, dude. People, Gen Z, you're not fucking with Tim Robbins, and it's pissing me off, man. GG to you as well, Diarrhea Slurper. GG. Tell him. Yeah, he's the GOAT, man. He had a career for like 8 years. I'm trying to like counter that, but every movie I've ever seen him in came out between 1994 and 2001. So you're kind of cooking on. Oh, that's true. He is in Silo. Isn't he married to Susan Sarandon too? Nilbog Goblin. What a name, man. Starting from Mulan, starring Ming-Na Wen, Eddie Murphy. You ever going to treat us to a kit change? We haven't plateaued yet, though. Why would we change, man? Oh, shit. Vampire in Brooklyn? John Witherspoon? Charlie Murphy wrote this? That's really funny. I see that Eddie Murphy is in the movie. That makes perfect sense. Well, I mean, I'd probably have to play something like Norbit then. Can't imagine anything but Norbit applying here. Angela Bassett did the thing. That is true. Viola Davis, our woman king. I mean, there should be like some Eddie Murphy romances, man. Or some Janet Jackson romances. I guess, how about the Nutty Professor 1, man? That might be a romance. It is. But then we've used the Eddie Murphy fantasies. We don't need to play a brick. Dr. Dolittle 2. Nice trap, bud. Nice trap, bud. I had to put you in like, this is what I would have played if I were you. I would have played The Haunted Mansion. Sorry, that's BM. Yeah, Dr. Dolittle is not a fantasy anymore. We have the apps, right? The translator apps. Fuck you, my dinner with Andre ass. You blocked me from playing win condition films this turn. Princess Bride doesn't count as a romance, thankfully. Were you trying to set up the Princess Bride? That makes sense. What? You think I don't fuck with Wallace Shawn, bro? Trying to think. I mean, Danny Glover's in this. Danny Glover also in the Royal Tenenbaums. It gives us a lot of tendrils out there to find a romance. It also gives him a lot of tendrils to find a fantasy, but we'd have to go Lost in Translation. Any chance you get to go back to muscle memory, you take it, man. Ghostbusters. Yeah, that would work. That makes a lot of sense. Scrooged. I don't know. Karen Allen. I do know Karen Allen. She's in Indiana Jones and the first one, The Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indiana Jones, which is just called Raiders of the Lost Ark. Let's not give him a free rush if we can avoid it. I'm trying to think Harrison Ford fantasy. If Raiders doesn't apply, we're chilling. Oh, what am I doing here, man? John Williams romance, always. Steven Spielberg. We're making neurological connections, guys. Okay, how about the Blues Brothers, man? That to me is a romance because they sing the song Somebody to Love. No, they sing Someone to Love. My mistake. Ghostbusters, good play. Strong play. Unfortunately for you, you fell right into my gambit. That takes us to Sigourney. I'm very happy to be Sigourney adjacent. I know what you did last summer. Yeah, well, can you blame me? She's all that, bro. Don't call her so horny, Weaver. She's a serious actress. You brick me on this? Okay, well then go back to SLC Punk. She's been in a lot of my favorite movies. Cedar Rapids, Avatar 2, The Way of Water, Scooby-Doo 2. Linda Cardellini, Legally Blonde. That's a tough break. Hellboy, Legally Blonde 2, Red, White, and Blonde. Selma Blair's not in the second one, huh? A Doug Jones romance. I need an E2 Mama Tambien Shape of Water Summer. Oh, you can't get stuck in Guillermo, though. We've learned this so many times. Yeah, you can't get stuck in Guillermo. Okay. That could have been a huge problem. Paddington 2. Happy-go-lucky Sally Hawkins. It's a fucking romance. It's a fucking romance, man. Fargo. Okay. I gotta probably play something like The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. What? It fell off, man. How about Burn After Reading? How is Burt Wonderstone not a top 5,000 film? It has Steve Carell, Steve Buscemi, Jim Carrey, and Jay Moore. Say Legends of the Fall. Then honestly, do we have a kill here? I would say we don't necessarily. So yeah, we'll chill. Orlando Bloom romance, Elizabethtown, Cameron Crowe. All right, good game. You know your stuff. Elos are getting higher, man. Turning Red. With Sandra Oh. Next time I get Ahmad, we're turning red. Ludwig Göransson. He was the composer for Turning Red. He composed Never Had Nobody by Four Town. Ah! I didn't realize it was my turn. It was your go? Yeah. My bad. That's my bad. What a way to lose 1,600. I wouldn't worry about it, brother. I think it's coming back. After Earth. I'm not saying this game, W.R. Richardson. I'm not trying to insult you, by the way. James Newton Howard. The Village. I didn't know M. Night. did After Earth, but I guess we literally saw it. The Visit. Okay. M. Night Shyamalan. I don't know who's in this. You had to play horror movies. I should not have gone to M. Night Shyamalan, bro. That's a devastating error. Let's burn an escape on this. I should have been paying better attention. Guns akimbo. Swiss Army Man. Now, I'm thinking you get like a horns off of that, so I'm actually going to brick. I think you set yourself up for the horns play. Horns is not a horror movie. Let's call that a wasted brick. That's a little insane. Both escapes going the Harry Potter movies is kind of funny. I don't want to use my lifelines this fast, but I keep getting mired in, well, shit I haven't seen, to be quite frank. I understand the pull on this one. The Circle, 2017. I probably got to hit you with like Mazes and Monsters from 1982. Can't think of a Tom Hanks horror, so I'm chilling right now. Yeah, that's Tom Hanks right there. Why not? You've Got Mail? The brick icon means you can't play romances. You've escaped. It's a very classic line for us right now. We're both burning lifelines. Green Mile. Tom Hanks isn't in that one. Tom Hanks is very much in the Green Mile. They're not wrong, man. They're not wrong. You may know him. He plays the guy that has the biggest face on the cover. He's the prison guard. He's the guy who's not Michael Clark Duncan from the Slammin' Salmon. Anatomy of a Fall. They're trying to beat me the old-fashioned way. And to be honest with you, they might succeed because I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. Oh, you're going to get out of this. So I thought you were a real Sandra Hüller head, but it turns out you're just a tourist. I didn't realize, man. How about like Cosmopolis type shit? I mean, we're gonna end up playing like a raw ass game, man, with no lifelines pretty soon. That's so true. He is the fucking bouncer from Night at the Roxbury. This one's too easy, but I got to give it up to you. I can't tell you what movie is easy on this, but I have to give it up to you. That's the one. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know another Kristen Stewart romance, so I think I'll take the wasted brick on that one. I'm pretty sure Vincent. No, I always get Vincent Cassel and Vincent Gallo confused. One of them's in Ocean's 13, though. That's the one, man. That's the one. Interview with the Vampire. I think it's too heavy on the bricks, man. Me personally, I understand what you're doing there. You're building tempo, but now I'm 2 bricks up on you. Nosferatu. Good play. Unfortunately, now we probably go Warm Bodies because it might count as a horror. Then we brick so you don't just drop like a fat Ramfield on our ass or something like that. You don't want to play The Menu. You don't want to play The Favorite. I'm just going to start you right there. If you stay in Nicholas Hoult, you better play About a Boy. Because that takes About a Boy away from me. Yeah, you can't be doing it because you're flexing your Kino again. That ego will get you killed in this game. Because then we drop About a Boy. And I know Hugh Grant is in some fucking horror movies lately, but he's also in fucking Bridget Jones, okay? Toni Collette, man, fuck you. That movie called Muriel's Wedding. Oh! Oh, yes, man. We stay up. You think I don't know shit about Australian cinema? I've seen like an Australian movie, probably. X-Men. Bones and all. I know this. This is Sean Baker, dude. That's Honora's not a romance. I'm sorry. Okay, fine. The Florida Project. Never mind. This is not Sean Baker. This is Luca. It's Luca. Yes. And I was like, I can't play challengers because it's a romance. I can't play queer because it's a romance. So I had to think of another Luca real quick. I'm just gonna brick you. I'm scared. Oh yeah, I was scared you're gonna play some Tilda Swinton shit that I'm not familiar with. 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades Dorker. Rick Grimes is dude. Rita Ora from The Descendants 3: The Rise of Red. That would be a crazy play. That'd be an insane play to drop. Instead, they're going to play Wounds, which leaves me Call Me By Your Name. We're inching, man. Wait, Rita Ora's in that? Yeah, she plays the Queen of Hearts. You ever see the Rita Ora tweet? That's like, if this tweet gets 100,000 likes, I'll release new music. And then it got like 9,000 likes. And then she made another tweet that was like, sorry, y'all, I got hacked earlier. I would never release new music before it's ready for the public eye. Oh, man. Good night, y'all. I got nothing against Rita Ora. I'm jealous she's married to Taika Waititi. It must be like a laugh a minute, man. Okay, it's a good rush. I don't know. I'll play fucking Facebook movie. Trent Reznor. David Fincher's done a couple of horror movies. Like all of them. Yeah. That's bad, though, because you've opened up the Emma Stone portal for me. Good game. Where do you get off? And that was a tight game. Ah! Alex, no, dude. No. All right. Just do your best, man. You do your best. That's all you can do. Start you off with some shit like the whackness, man. What the hell is this? 2 mountaintops? Oh, shit. Romeo Juliet 1990 with John Hurt? Oh, brother. Yeah, I'll probably counter with a movie that's equally as important. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Species. Yeah, okay. Frida. It's Friday! I'll go band for band with you. You just have to hold in as long as you can. Harold and the Purple Crayon. Classic film. I'd probably have to... me personally, I would take you to Tangled, which doesn't count as a romance, but kind of more romantic than Election, but let's not get into that. Video Game High School, the movie. That's a good poll. I'd probably have to say Tangled Before Ever After. Maybe we get a lifeline off this at least. Cars. That's a very sensible play. It's crazy that the only person I know who's in this is Owen Wilson. Turns out You, Me, and Dupree is a romance. The Haunting. That's Catherine Zeta-Jones, bro. You think I'm not? Oh, Lily Taylor, my queen, high fidelity. Oh, but John Cusack's done too many horror movies. Sorry, we have to bail. John Cusack he's been in like 17 horror movies, man. Grizzly 2, The Revenge. Okay. Out of Sight. I got to brick you because this has Jennifer Lopez in it. South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Probably have to say like Orgasmo. It's not a romance, I'm finding. That's not a romance. That's horrible for me. Play like the Toxic Avenger. And then put a blocker on it. Sergeant Kabuki Man, NYPD from 1990. I'm going to go ahead and click escape on that one. I think I'm a little bit out of my depth. That's a bit troubling. I would say Destination Wedding via the Keanu cameo in Keanu. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Great movie. Okay, that's just very sensible block. How about a little movie about the name about The Mask of Zorro? See how you play with that. Zorro the Gay Blade. All right. Well, how about fucking Zorro? How about The Sign of Zorro? How about the second Zorro movie, The Legend of Zorro? Tell you what, probably burn a lifeline on that one real quick. We'll hang in there as long as we can. Okay, Rebecca Ferguson, Hugh Jackman. We could play Australia. Just get as many points on the board as you can. Give the fans something to watch, man. Ricky-O, The Story of Ricky. We've been down this road before. Unfortunately, Ricky-O has no actors that are involved in the franchise from there. But Kong Long is in Police Story, man. The Boxer's Omen with Ha Kwok Wing. The boxer from Shang Tung. Bet you didn't see that shit coming. The Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires. Yeah. In the Mood for Love. 2046. Police Story 2. The Empire Strikes Back. I really didn't want to play the Peter Cushing! Peter Cushing! Oh, maybe he's not in Empire. He's only in A New Hope. Oh, brother. Dread. In Time. About Time. What's the one? You know the one. That's the one. Game Night. The Notebook. Can't play the damn Notebook. I gotta play the damn Notebook. Shit. Why don't I want to play it? Well, because she's in a couple horror movies, but you got to do what you got. Okay, well, it didn't really matter. You know your stuff, Alex Payne Train. You know your stuff. Can I just take a peek at this? Ed Grady. Probably not how I would have done it, but that's why you're like almost 800 points above me, I guess. That's crazy, man. Now this is more like it, man. I recognize you. Don't like to start on a Kung Fu Panda. Hey, baby. Big fan. With the Anthony Hopkins win condition? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Mike White, I'd have to say the D Train, 2015. Biodome. It's a good pull. But you're flexing too hard because I always play Son-in-Law off Pauly Shore. It's a free play. Pauly Shore is dead. Yeah, that's tough. The lady who runs the Comedy Store might be in Funny People! Because if Pauly Shore is dead, they go to the Comedy Store for a long time. For a long time. And I've seen it. You didn't think I've seen that shit, but I fucking saw it. How about Reality Bites? Is that it counts as a romance, unfortunately? Okay, the fucking Lion King, man. Matthew Broderick. Funny People, low-key enjoyable. I'm sorry to say Corey gave it a 1 star. You think I'm not fucking with Dabney Coleman, bro? So you got to take that up with Corey. The Forgotten? Yeah, I mean, everybody's gangster till you Dabney Coleman me and I Dabney Coleman you, bro. Christine Baranski? I have to hit you with like the Birdcage on that one, which is not a romance, but we all know that that's a soft point because it should be a romance, but the world's not ready for that. Yeah, Producers 2005. I mean, I saw that coming a mile away. You just got a problem now because now you're... What do you mean it's been used 3 times? Then how did he use it? This shit is directed by Mel Brooks, who also did Young Frankenstein, which apparently is not a romance. Okay. Probably hit you with like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'll probably hit you with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Probably hit you with Tom and Jerry, Willy Wonka. That was me trying to be a bit of a scumbag. I'll admit that to you. Okay, Last Chance Harvey. We're getting some tempo. Burning some lifelines. How about Glengarry Glen Ross? How about Babylon? Amsterdam? Infinity War? Rat Race? All right, you got that one. Dunstan checks in. Classic, man. Classic play. Unfortunately for you, I'll probably have to dump like Shallow Howl off the top of that, John. Go Birds or whatever. I don't really care too much, I suppose. Sliding Doors. That's a classic, man. And of course, we all know John Hannah, most famously from The Mummy. Sorry, the good ones, like The Mummy 1999. Agent Cody Banks, bit of a crazy play. Hilary Duff from Rome. When in Rome. When in Rome. The Lizzie McGuire movie. Cadet Kelly. Christy Carlson Romano. Even Stevens, the movie. Kim Possible. Descendants 2. Descendants 3. The Rise of Red. Kim Possible. A Stitch in Time. Okay. We did what we could. Of Mice and Men. I mean, I got to play. It's just about getting to romance. Wild at Heart, man, right? Wild at Heart. Yeah! No, I thought that was a Malkovich connection. I'll take it. He's trying to beat me the old-fashioned way. I got respect for that. Ghost Rider. Okay, it's very solid block on that one. How about Dream Scenario? They don't know. They don't know. I've been reading Wikipedia lately. Barbie. Youth in Revolt. Where they're out of bricks. I can't let them mire me in some kind of like Disney Channel nonsense, though. Yeah, it had to be done. I understand that. What's it called? Oh, Shallow Grave. Shallow Grave. Keep me on this Ewan McGregor type shit. Emily Blunt. An Emily Blunt romance. The Devil Wears Prada, bro. Quiet Place Part 2. I mean, I know that Cillian Murphy's in it. You know what? Why don't we hit him with the Oppenheimer and just see where he goes? Oh, Emily Blunt's in that shit. That makes a lot of sense. I'd rather just play Batman Begins and see where you go with it. I think it leaves us more open-ended and less British. In case this person is British. Okay. Tron Legacy. We take that to Crazy Heart by Jeff Bridges. So I'm not letting you lock your hands. You can't submit me. I'm not letting you lock. This shit's pissing me off. I do know who Bruce Boxleitner is, but I can't think of some shit that he's been in. Have you been in Nebraska? Or like Waiting for Guffman? Okay, I've lost him. I've lost him somewhere. What's Bruce Boxleitner from? You're thinking of Bruce Dern. You're not wrong. You're not. Oh, he is in Toy Story. Ant-Man. I'm just thinking about the myriad ways we could go with this. This is very risky if you're a comedy head, because there's a lot of niche projects branching off of this. Probably have to say Halloween 28. Excuse me, Donald Pleasance. Okay, Halloween 1978. Guys, I think we're going to lose. I think we're going to lose. I don't like being back here. And then every time they use anybody, they get 2 X's off of it. So, like, that's a disaster. I do feel, oh, okay, I don't know a John Carpenter romance. But we definitely do know John Carpenter. I would like it to take you to, like, They Live in the hopes that, yeah, okay. And then we played There's Something About Mary, 1998 via Keith David. That's kind of like the setup that we wanted. Ben Stiller's been used 3. I didn't know Ben Stiller had been used 1 time. I guess he's in The Cable. He directed The Cable Guy. GG, good game. You're going to hit me with a Shrek 2? Okay, So I Married an Axe Murderer. Good game. Honestly, good game. That was a war of attrition. No, I don't want a rematch. It's not your fault. I want to farm. I want easier games. Crazy Rich Asians. Can I try something without people being mad? I thought James Hong seems to be in every movie that takes place in Asia. So, Ken Jeong? Yeah, I'd probably have to say The Masked Singer, the movie. How about The Hangover Part 3? Dude, he was in... When we started with Mulan, I was like, what the fuck? James Hong is in this? And then we started with another movie in Asia. And I was like, what the hell? James Hong's in this? Between Two Ferns, the movie? Okay, how about like The Other Missy, Lauren Lapkus? The Wrong Missy. The Wrong Missy. I thought we had a What's Up salad, or sorry, What's Up hot dog sort of guy, but I guess not. Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. With Jackie Sandler? Any chance she's also in Big Daddy? That's a romance, bro. I gotta brick you, obviously. I can't give you Adam Sandler free romance. Pixels. With a block. Okay. How about Spanglish, bro? They were there. The game was discovering in real time whether that was a romance or not. Cast? You're burning lifelines too fast, bro. This says Tia Leone in it. You can't be doing that type of stuff. My beautiful laundrette? What the fuck? How about Phantom Thread, bro? Licorice pizza? All right, buddy. All right. Is this the kid from Everybody Wants Some? That wouldn't really make any sense. Wait, Punch Job, we've used 3 Sandlores. Oh, but we didn't connect via Sandlore. Okay. Inherent Vice. Yeah, that's a good brick. That's a good brick because I was going to play like her or something. I was going to play her. Am I crazy to think? Yes. Oh, we worked with Charlene Yee is in this shit, bro. I knew it. I fucking knew it. How about don't worry, he won't get far on foot. And I'll brick you. Charlene Yee is in Inherent Vice. Is this true? Did my brain make the connection? But who's afraid? Had to be done. Just type fast. Who's Charlene Yee? Most famous from Knocked Up. We should switch boyfriends. You know, I like her. Well, we gotta play. I don't really know shit that Laura Linney's in. I guess she's in the Truman Show. I'm not 100% convinced that's gonna qualify as a romance, unfortunately. Yeah, I was gonna brick you on that. You got me. Virgin Suicides, unfortunately, counts as a romance, even though it doesn't make too much. As well, for a bit. Priscilla. Marie Antoinette. Not a romance. I'll go Schwartzman for Schwartzman with you. I'm running out of tempo a little bit here, I'll admit, though. You're playing above your elo. Your perf is really high right now. It's higher than your elo, for sure. Yeah, I had a feeling we'd be going there. So I hit you with that. And then we see where you take it from here. It's going to be tight at the end here. Scott Pilgrim. With a brick. Okay. How about The Punisher, 2004? We got mired here before. Maybe you didn't watch that. Maybe you're not familiar. We're trying to get a little bit creative with it. Yeah, okay. Worth it for the lifeline. Santa Sleigh? It's hard to... Oh, fuck you, bro. What's this movie called? My Old Man? I'm gonna go Escape for Escape with you because I don't want to leave you Farrell or Deschanel or Jon Favreau. I gotta go. We gotta go Escape for Escape. That's My Boy was the movie I was trying to think of. That's My Boy. Horse Girl, man? No, dude. No. Hey, we go Escape for Escape on that. Horse Girl. What a play, man. That's where you play the Farrell tax romance movie? Bro, he escaped to Elf. I was bricked. Otherwise, Everything Must Go would have been the first thing on my mind. But you're bricked after an escape, buddy. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what it's like in the arena. He's just not that into you? No, I'm looking. I'm looking at the poster. I've never looked at the poster like this. Oh, you know then. Okay. This is No hard feelings. And I mean, you got a brick. And am I crazy to think joy might be a romance? Eep. You know what, David O. Russell romance? I left the door wide open. It stings, man. I gotta hit you with a good game on that one. It stings. I need to remember Passengers. I need to remember Passengers, man. Every time I'm like, there's only 2 Jennifer Lawrence romances. No, there's not, dude. No, there's not. There's also Passengers. Passengers is not a romance. I mean, it is. You should see the movie. No, you shouldn't see the movie. The YouTube video essays will tell you it shouldn't be a romance, which is probably true, but it is a romance. It is not a good movie, though. It is a pretty bad movie. You could have Fockered him. How am I going to Fokker him off of Mother, bro? I don't think Javier Bardem played like Emilio Fokker in the movie, okay? You appear to be confused about the basic tenets of the game. Rose Byrne? I see Rose Byrne, I'm thinking, boom, Neighbors 2 Sorority Rising. It's like it's on site. Oh, Vicky Cristina Barcelona would have hit too. You're right. I tunnel visioned on Jennifer Lawrence. Okay, honestly, you're playing old meta. We used to get this is a fucking romance, by the way. We used to get fucking stuck on Zac Efron. We don't get stuck on him anymore. This is a romance, bro. Why not play No Hard Feelings? Because we had played it literally on the previous turn. This is it's too easy. What are we doing here, brother? Okay, you're gonna make me play like Spring Breakers or something. What are we doing? How about the Iron Claw? I don't even know anybody else in this, so I'm gonna give you a shot at it. You're right. Mike and Dave need wedding dates. That's the play. Mike and Dave need wedding dates. Lily James is in this. I'm gonna guess that Link doesn't know that. Now, movie 43 puts you in a rough spot because we go straight to Australia. And then I have to brick you because Hugh Jackman's in this. But I feel like I'm in control of the... I'm sending you cross court. I'm sending you down the line. I'm hitting you with some overheads, and then I'm hitting you with some drop shots, okay? Must be another Hugh Jackman romance, man. We're on 2X Hugh Jackman. You know shit about An Education 2009? What do you mean? Oh, sorry. Bad Education 2019. Do you know shit about Bad Education? Caden Leopold! You're so right. There was a girl in my middle school obsessed with that movie, man. Caden Leopold. Nice try, buddy. Nice try. That is the time travel one. I believe Hugh Jackman in 1894 gets in an elevator or something. I bet you was Scooby-Doo too, Monsters Unleashed. And goes to New York or something. New York is circa 2001 would be my guess, with Meg Ryan. Linda Cardellini is Hawkeye's wife, bro. That one stings a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. I forgot about that. Ghosted. Not another teen movie. Go ahead, skip me on this. If you skip me on this, it's free points. I'm just going to tell you. Chris Evans been used 3 times, bro. James Gunn wrote Scooby-Doo. That's crazy. I'm lucky that they don't know that, man. Oh, no, you don't want to be here, bro, because we're just going to drop like a 100 Girls type reference on you. And ain't nobody but me seeing 100 Girls, man. This was just on the movie channel, like the summer between 7th grade and 8th grade. It was on the movie channel like 8 times a day. I may be the only living human being on earth who remembers this movie. You're going to skip me on that? That's a terrible decision because Katherine Heigl's in this shit, bro. And she's all over Knocked Up. She's on the poster. Now, I could have hit you with The Snow Day by Emmanuel Chiriqui, but I wouldn't know where to go after that, so that's fair enough. I got to hit you with, like, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, man. Once the lifelines are gone, you're in a tight spot. That's all I have to say about that. I'll hit you with, like, The Mask. This reveals the true power level once the lifelines are gone. Gotta go the majestic, bro. I like my movies mid, bro. There's a play here, man. I mean, obviously there's a play. I feel like, isn't Clint Howard in There's Something About Mary? Yeah, or Jeffrey Tambor's in it, man. What's the movie where Clint Howard goes? Now, I know I'm not exactly what you would call a handsome man. Can somebody figure out what Clint Howard movie that is? That's The Water Boy. You're so real for that. No, man, no. I got to play The Sweetest Thing 2002. Good game, good game. Can I take a peek at this for a second? Thomas Jane is in The Sweetest Thing. Thomas Jane. Jason Bateman, this is a star-studded cast, man. Directed by Roger Crumble. Okay, let me throw in a quick slash marker.